Fellas, we're back. Season 3 of the UMass. Season 3 of Road to Glory Coaches Edition here with our guy Randy Bumpus. If you guys have not watched the last episode, I recommend you do so. It was probably the craziest episode I've ever filmed. But in this episode, we need to make big progress. We need to be able to complete some of the challenges on our checklist so that way we can get a head coaching position. It's not looking too good for us, boys. I have absolutely no control over any of this as an OC. I can't give players any NIL money. I can't set any of the NIL budget. That is all up to whoever our head coach is. I can only recruit and set lineups. And on top of it, I can only recruit offensive players since I'm an offensive coordinator. Now, for those of you that didn't watch season 2's episode, if you remember, we needed to complete 4 of the 5 challenges on this checklist. Last season, we ended up making a bowl game, which was honestly a shocker to me because we had to beat LSU in order for us to do that. By completing that one, we now only need to complete 2 more challenges to be able to accept a head coaching position. I highly doubt we're going to be able to complete improving our offense by 30 plus spots. However, the other ones, I do feel like we can achieve. If we could get a quarterback to throw for 3,500 yards, I think that will also produce a 1,000-yard receiver, which is something we really need to do. One of the biggest issues though, our best receiver is leaving us and we have no way of bringing him back. So there's, on top of that, one of our better quarterbacks is leaving. I did not play this guy last year. He was our quarterback for season 1, but last year we went with a different option and it kind of paid off, kind of didn't. Actually, here's our other guy, Patrick Anderson. He's probably leaving us too. Honestly, I'm not too mad about it because I think we can do better with a different quarterback. He technically doesn't really fit our system all that well. And on top of it, he doesn't really have anything crazy. And he doesn't have that many physical or mental abilities. So I think we can move on and we can find a better option. Somebody that could actually get us to the 3,500 passing yards that we need. So I am not able to make any extra NIL money from any of this. I can't hire staff. I can't manage our facilities. All I can do is just recruit. And there's going to come a point where I'm not even going to be able to fix this. I'm not going to be able to leave because I can't complete these challenges. So this needs to happen. We need to try to get out of it in this video. Hopefully we can find ourselves a quarterback that can get us over the hump, maybe a running back if that's the case. Either way, we're going to make it happen. Randy Bumpus needs to get out of UMass. He needs to show the world what he's capable of. This is such a big issue because I'm trying to sign players. We need a lot, as you can see, of the red all over the top. And I mean, there's just nowhere I can go, man. Like any position I look for, I need receivers. I'm going to have to give NIL to some of these guys. And honestly, it's going to have to be guys that maybe I don't necessarily want, and they might not even be good, but I need to give it to them because I need to fill spots. And that, honestly, it really sucks. I have no control. All right, boys, this is the end of the transfer portal period. I'm not too sure how I feel about it. There was a couple players we did really want. One of the big ones is actually James Madison II. He actually last season finished with 998 receiving yards. So he's definitely capable of getting 1,000 yards in a season, and I think we could get him there. Same with Edward Coleman. He's a speedster wide receiver at 5'11". I've had great success with receivers getting a lot of yards, so I think we could just make sure these guys get targeted, make sure we have a quarter. I think Anderson stayed, so if he stayed, that means he could at least develop a little bit. He could at least maybe get one of these guys over, so we're good to go there. Also, we have Jared Porter, who we got, a running back. He's very solid. I think he played at a big school, if I'm not mistaken. I think he played like at Michigan or something. He was kind of off the bench, so hopefully he could have some decent depth traits. I don't know if he's going to break 1,000 yards because of our offense, but if we could at least get a receiver and our quarterback down, if not, at least a receiver, so that way the final year we could maybe just focus on running the ball heavy. Maybe we could keep either him or Gamble. Gamble was really good as well, so who knows. But this is our signings, man. We signed 13 people. I did find a gem 2-star of a lineman, so that's pretty good, I guess. He's probably an impact, I don't know. And we did win out on some linemen that we were losing. So Jake Willock, we were actually behind on the last day. Same with Savion Wells. I did have to send him the rest of my NIL. I had 10 left and I sent them 5 and 5 each, so I think that did the job, but at the sacrifice of our NIL. But hopefully this could maybe be the season we move on, guys. I really need this to happen. UMass is tanking quick. The defense is about to leave us and they're about to sign walk-ons. Like, this is not going to be good for our program, so we need to be able to leave soon. All right, boys, I actually have some good news. Okay, we are 71 overall. We're getting better. The bad news is that my offense is a 69 overall while my defense is a 74, and I'm the only one one that can control the offense. So I mean, all our top players are on the offensive side of the ball. Literally every single one of them. The Sam is the highest rated player we have, and he's a 74. Okay, I don't know how this is working, right? I don't know how it makes that much sense, but I'm okay with it if we can win games. Listen, I'm expecting Madison to do wonders for me here, okay? I'm expecting Pedro's a speedster, but look at his speed. He's got 86 speed, all right? Like, I'm expecting this to be the season, okay? I also got even better news. Jackson Taylor is a pocket passer quarterback, and at the upgrades screen, and we were able to get him up to an 82 overall, and he's a soft. Now his NIL's 190, okay? I don't think we're going to be able to keep him, but he's got 87 throw power, and his accuracies are insane. So we're running a veer and shoot offense. I believe that we could get it done. So this is our best chance. I believe we could get it done. This is our best chance we could get. We do have the quarterback for it. I'm gonna speak into existence. We have the quarterback for it. We have the receivers for it. These guys can ball. They're quick. Well, Madison and Coleman were basically 1,000-yard receivers last year. This has to happen. Another reason it has to happen, so you can see in that top right corner, I have 0 points. I do not have any money to spend whatsoever. Our entire NIL budget is on the roster. Okay, we have a little bit in staff. Once again, I can't control this, so I can't put in what I need to put in. I can't do any of that. All I could do is recruit, and right now I spent all our money on the offensive side of the ball by bringing in all those guys. So this needs to happen if we want somewhat of a good season, because if not, like, we are so screwed. And if you're wondering why I have 305 dynasty points at the top, that's because that's my budget for all my players. So I could use this to recruit, but like that could take away from some other things. So I got to keep that in mind. But 305 is actually really nice to work with. We could find some players, we can afford to take our time with some gems. That's awesome. All right, boys, this is what our schedule is looking like now. We're kind of lucky. We got an FCS to start, which is obviously awesome. Like, we need that. We need to be able to start up hot. And we got Coastal Carolina, who was actually a pretty bad team this year. I'm hoping we can do this. Obviously Penn State, I mean, I could play it, but I'm not going to, if I'm being completely honest. There's really no need. And New Mexico State, who, even if they're better than us, they're not by much better than us. Actually, I don't even know if they're better than us, but this is the year, boys. This has to be the year. This is also the schedule for our conference. Got Toledo first, and then Buffalo, Bowling Green, Eastern Michigan, Akron, Western Michigan, Ohio, and Miami of Ohio. Actually, not hardest schedule that we're going to be having against some of our in-state opponents. Also, I just figured out why our defense is a 74 overall. Look at the guys we got on defense. We have 3 corners on the roster. Okay, we have 1 Will linebacker, 1 Mike, and 2 Sams. On top of it, we only got 2 defensive tackles, 1 right edge, and 1 left. This is our defense, fellas. Like, this is what I was saying. I wanted to do it early so that way I could get a head coaching job and recruit defensive positions, because this is what it's going to lead to. Eventually these guys are going to leave us. Either we can't pay them, or they're gone, they graduate, whatever, and then they're just going to pick up 50-60 overalls because they're walk-ons. Like, this has to be the year. I've said it again and again, but this just has to be the year. All right, fellas, we're here. We're 2-3. We're going up against Buffalo now. The only reason I'm going to play this game is because one of our 80 expectations is to beat Buffalo, as you can see, and it's giving a lot of dynasty points. Now, I don't know if those are going to be needed, because even though we're 2-3, we take a look at the season stats here. I've been keeping an eye on what our players have been doing, and Jackson Taylor's kind of on pace. A little less than midway through the year, looking like we could maybe make a bowl game. I don't know that for a fact, but that's an extra game we can add on top of his stats already. So right now he's at 1,200 yards plus, 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Great season for him. Porter now. Jared Porter had a couple of games where he didn't do great, and then he had a couple of games where he did amazing. So he's almost close to 400 yards. I don't know if it can get there. We'll see. But so far, so good on Jared Porter's side. And then if you look at our receiving room, Pedro has just been insane. Last year, he was almost a liability. This year, he's our best receiver so far, more so than even, I paid Madison good amount of NIL. He's not doing too great. Coleman is also right there. He's been stepping up for me as well. He's a speedster wide receiver, so he probably just gets open a little bit more. Yeah, these 2 guys right here, they're gonna be our ticket. We need to complete this challenge. I'm gonna play this game against Buffalo, and my goal really is I'm just gonna be throwing the ball as much as possible. Honestly, I do not care if we win. I'm gonna try to win the game, obviously, but I'm just gonna be trying to throw the ball, trying to get yards for Taylor, trying to get yards for either of those receivers, Pedro or the other guy, Coleman. I can't believe I forgot his name. Is on my team. Yeah, that's the game plan. So let's hop into this game, and let's just try to get this challenge done. All right, first drive of this game. Once again, we're not doing anything but passing this ball, trying to get Pedro yards, trying to get Coleman yards, trying to get Taylor the yards that he needs. We're just trying to, I just changed that play 3 times the same way. We're just trying to get yards. I did not realize Pedro was a left. I did not realize Taylor was a lefty quarterback. That kind of sucks, but all right, we can work with it. Now I noticed Coleman's in a lot of the better routes here, and Coleman isn't that far off. So even if I could get Coleman in a lot of yards, I'll be completely happy with that. Okay. All right. That was. Let's just ignore that and let's move on from that. I can't believe I just did an interception there. That was horrible. It's really hard to pass in this game. Like, they made it difficult. Players are good. This is great. I'm happy about this, but it's to Bartow. Like, I don't need him doing all that. You know what I mean? So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna audible to get a run in for Porter, so that way, said we could try to get him some yards. There we go, Porter. All right, let's start ramping it up. We could probably get him to at least 100. I'm assuming if I play the cards right. All right, so I got Coleman there on the inside. I'm thinking for Coleman, I might just leave it, and then what I'll do is I'll send Markovitz on the out route. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, screw it. Let's just run the ball. Porter, if you get a first down, great. If not, it's okay. And he can get us a first down, so I'll take that. Very interesting play here. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is just have Pedro on a slant and then try to get him over the top. I'll get Coleman on that little post route there, and I'll look into out. And he was open. Man, my offensive line is bad. Like, their defensive line is just stacked because I cannot get a pass off. Oh my goodness, what a catch by Coleman. All right, I think I'm gonna just run it here, get some more yards for Porter because passing's proving to be a little bit of a issue. We only get one, waste time on the clock and get no yards. That's not what I like to see. Let's get this one going here. I'm thinking, you know what I could probably do is maybe get Coleman right over the top. I think I can maybe do it. I read that linebacker. Oh, who is that? Fenceman. He like just read his route perfectly. That was insane. I see Coleman streaking down. I see Madsen there. Pedro's kind of on the in route. As you can see, I'm going to set pulling into block and release. Oh my goodness, what a find. Nice route, Pedro. We need more of that. Let's try to get Porter the ball here. Once again, we're not going for those types of stats. Don't really care too much who gets the touchdown. We just need yards here. We're just trying to get to the yards. All right, our defense holds. We're in the second quarter here. I got Coleman on a crazy route option, and I got Pedro kind of just streaking across the middle. I'm kind of liking Pedro's route just a little bit. Kind of pass it on the inside to him where only he could catch. I'm gonna be finding, looking for him all game, man. I need Pedro to get his yards in. He need to get his yards in. I need Taylor to try to get his in it too. Nice catch. Pedro stays on his feet. He's able to kind of break away. Perfect. All right, Pedro's a little hobble. We'll get Porter back in this mix again. Oh my goodness, Porter. Yes, Porter. You can go, baby. I thought I was gonna get tackled behind the line. All right, decision here. Oh my goodness, Pedro, you're a dog. He's a dog now. He doesn't drop anything. This is insane. He was dropping everything last year, if you guys remember. Everything. What a start. We needed this. We really needed this. Hey, you know what? Let's send a Coleman on the streak. Right over the top page. No, man. What a crappy interception. All right, let's see. Let's get Pedro on a drag. I got Coleman there. I'm going to actually send Coleman. We'll see what those guys do. And then, oh my goodness, Coleman's wide open, but that was a crappy throw, and Coleman catches it. Okay. All right, Pedro is in another situation where I might be able to find him. I did have him. Oh my gosh, Pedro. Make that catch, Pedro. Yes, Pedro. Come on. Okay, I don't like the mic there. I like the mic there. Let's give it to Porter. Nice, Porter. Nice, Porter. Just going to give him the ball again. If he can score again, perfectly fine with me. If I could get him to without 200 this game, that would be honestly very ideal. Because he'll be still kind of on pace. And then we got 2 more games we can play if we want. If guys are close, I could definitely play to try to influence that. But if not, then it is what it is. So we'll kind of see how that works out. I'm going to send Pedro deep. Nothing's going to be there. I need to get rid of it. At least he didn't fumble it. I can get my tight end right under him. I think I might be able to find him right over the top, like right there. Oh my gosh, I almost got him. Like I said, I'm not too worried about winning this game. I'm just worried about making sure we get this challenge done. And I think maybe we could get Porter have a pretty good run here, just like that. Actually, exactly like that. Oh my goodness, Pedro is just a monster now. You know what, let's close out Porter's day. Let's get him another rushing attempt here, and just get him over the yards that we want him at. And I should do it right. Yeah, he's at 100 exactly. So that's pretty good there. Now it's kind of just trying to focus on getting some more yards. Actually, what's Pedro at? Let's see. Pedro is at 84 yards receiving. So this, we don't need much more. I'm gonna send him and Madison on streaks, and he's wide open. Oh my gosh, I floated the ball though. I needed a bullet. Oh my gosh, that's not good. And they're gonna just run it back. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. All right, Pedro, please. Let's just get you on a little drag. Your freaking corner's probably gonna read it, as he does. And you caught that ball. Cool. There's only 1 yard, man. That's tough. Okay, Pedro, you're on the slant there. You got Markovich there. I'm just gonna put him out. Maybe drag. Oh my gosh, they send the blitz. Pedro, you're wide open. Oh my gosh. Let's freaking go, maybe. Come on, 116 yards, Pedro. Yes. All right, boys, we have another situation here. We could add some more to the tally. Let's see what it is. Pedro was pressed, and it doesn't look like there's any help. This is absolutely beautiful, because what I could do is kind of drag this guy a little bit more out. Fake like I'm running it off. And I'm just going to fumble the ball, actually. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Maybe press our luck a little bit, but we get the win. The win wasn't kind of the most important thing. Yes, winning this game gets us a little bit more dynasty points, because that was a 80 expectation goal. But like I said, this right here was the purpose for playing this game. And it's probably going to be the purpose for playing every game that we play this season. All right, this is the end of the day for Jackson Taylor. 230 yards, solid outing from him. 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Not the greatest, but once again, I was trying to just force it, so probably could have done better with him. Not gonna lie to you. As for rushing, we did get Porter to 100 yards. This is honestly just a bonus, because Porter is actually having a sneaky good season. He could actually sneakily get 1,000 yards himself, which is a challenge that we can knock off, which will help us to get a head coaching position somewhere else. As for receiving, our guy did his thing. 116 yards out there for Elijah Pedro. 50 yards for Coleman. We probably could have got him to 100 yards too if we kind of target him a little bit more. Honestly, Pedro is a little bit ahead in that race, and I'm perfectly fine with him being our guy for this. This is what it's looking like so far. Jackson Taylor's got 1,900 yards, basically at 2,000 yards. He needs 1,500 more. We have about 4 games left. It is possible to get there. Don't think it's gonna happen. He's not throwing 300-400 yards that much. Jared Porter, 610 yards. We have 4 games left. That's 1,000 yards a game. If we make a bowl game, we have an extra game. That's 1,000 yards a game. I could play 2 more games. I don't know if I want to play during the season or not. I think it really just depends on where these guys are at stats wise. Pedro, 662 yards, roughly 360 340 yards away. Also another possibility. It's coming down to the wire, folks. It's coming down to the wire. If you look at our schedule here, this is kind of who we got going forward. As you saw, we had Akron, but we also got Western Michigan, Ohio, and Miami of Ohio. I think Western Michigan is pretty bad. The rest of these teams I don't know, but I think Western Michigan is bad. I mean, they're 4-4, so they're not horrible. I think we might be able to get this done.
Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the UMass Minutemen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Guys, checking in with the Minutemen head coach. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impact.
First offensive drive. We need to get at Pedro at least 100. We need to get Porter at least 100. You know what? We could give Taylor a chance to get at least 300 passing yards. We'll see. But yeah, first things first. I don't really want to force it too much. The other side of the ball will tend to drain the clock more, so I want to have more control of that in my hands. So I'm gonna try to put Pedro in situations where he will succeed, so hopefully get open. If he doesn't, then we're gonna probably have to start forcing him the ball, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh my gosh. Oh my, this is literally how last game started. Oh boy. Oh boy. I bet it's a bump and run quarterback. So he's going to be on Pedro's, just locking him. Okay. Pedro's looking like he's going to get open. Oh my goodness, Pedro. All right. Let me get Pedro here on a slant route. There he is. Wide open down the middle. Good chunk of yardage. Nice, Pedro. Oh, nice, Pedro. Another good chunk of yardage there. We'll just hand off the ball here to Porter. Once again, we also need to get Porter to a good amount of yards here. This is exactly what we needed. Perfect blocking. Perfect run by Porter. Let's go. 21 yards there. I'm going to do a little RPO action. It seems like they got Pedro on the out. I don't know if I should throw that. Oh my gosh. What a burger. What a burger, bro. And they're going to run it back again? Come on, Porter. Catch him. Oh, my goodness. My bad. Okay, we caught him. They're probably going to score. Yeah. Still got some time here. Still got some time. Let's go ahead, Porter. Nice cutback, Porter. Let's go, baby. Another 10 yards there. 33 yards so far. Obviously, there's something to do with just the CPU being better, and they're like stopping. They realize maybe you're throwing the ball to him, like you're trying to target him, maybe. I don't know, but Porter, love to see it. Basically another 10. All right, boys. Good news. That's only the end of the first quarter. So Porter right now is looking pretty solid on what we need with him. The only thing is Pedro, but I kind of see a little. Oh my goodness. The top to Coleman was open, man. Coleman's close to. Wait, I just realized that was fourth down. Okay. Oh, well, we hold it. I did not realize that was fourth down. So thank goodness that happened. Yeah, let's just run the ball here. There's nothing here for me. Nothing here for us. Let's change the mic. Let's get Porter. Oh, God. Lamb behind the line. Dang, he got slammed. Okay. Pedro doesn't appear to be open. Porter, perfect. Perfect, Porter. Yes. Nice, Porter. Porter's at 60. Okay. So we're going to need to kind of target him a little bit more. Go open Pedro. Oh my goodness, what a separation. Good catch. That's not where I wanted to be. Should have probably sent that receiver somewhere else, but that's okay. Okay, so we got Coleman. We could probably put Coleman on that route there. And then what I can do, and then we put Pedro on an in. And kind of will rock that. Yes. Right now, I'm going to put Coleman on another drag. I'm going to send Markovich on a short post because I think he could pull one or two of the linebackers. He I almost threw another interception there. This cornerback is reading Pedro crazy. All right. I don't like any of this at all. Put Pedro on another slant. Just see what we can get going. Hopefully they low-key blitz. They kind of do. Pedro's kind of open. I need to really... Man, that just doesn't get me there. It does not get me there. Okay, well, we're going for it, obviously. I probably shouldn't target Pedro here. I should probably just kind of just try to get the first down, if I'm being completely honest. Honestly, like, how is that guy reading that? Ooh, he's not even a star. Okay. Don't like any of the options. Let's just hand it off. Come on, Porter. Yes, Porter's gonna do his diligence, man. Porter's gonna get us what we need to get. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just put him on a drag. Oh goodness, Pedro, please get open. I'm gonna waste my time out just trying to get you receptions and stuff like that and yards. Please block, guys. No way, guys. He's got 53 yards. Okay, that's not horrible, actually. I think I'm gonna try. Oh my goodness, I just threw a nothing burger. I needed more time. All right, Porter's already at 80 rushing yards, so we're good there. And Taylor just not, I mean, but honestly, it's my fault, so can't really be too angry as, oh man, he was open there. All good. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna more of an inside run here. I like that a little bit more. Let's get good Porter. Nice. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Screw it. I'm just gonna pass to Madison. We need a first down. We need to get more possessions. Okay. Oh, okay. I kind of like this. digging it. No way, man. Who was... All right, that was not ideal. Okay. It's all good. Let's get Pedro on another slant. Let's get Malkovich on the corner. And then when they meet, I might be able to make more of a decision. Not really. Let's just check down Porter. Malkovich is going to take his time. Perfect route. Pedro. Run, Pedro. Oh my goodness, that was perfect. Maybe get Pedro over the top again. Throwing it immediately. Nice. Thank you for catching that one, Pedro. Thank you. All right, it's in the fourth. We're running a little low on time here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Porter's quite at 100 yet, so hopefully this run here, yeah, that should get it. That should get it. He's got it. Yeah, okay, 103. Okay, now we can focus on our man Pedro here. What I want to do is I want to get a slant on him. Right in that pocket. Oh my goodness, what a throw. That was insane. All right, what's the flag? It's on the defense. Decline. Pass interference. Decline. 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 Let's go. Nice catch, Pedro. Come on. Lob it up. Come on, Pedro. Catch this. Oh my, he's a dog. Let's go. 122 yards. Come on, Pedro. Let's get it. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's actually perfect. Now, all like, screw it. Let's skip Porter some more touches. Let's try to help these guys out. All right, boys, we tried. I tried to come back. We had a little drive there at the end, but couldn't make it happen. But that's all right. I'm happy we did what we came in here to do, and that was to get the stats that we needed to get. Now, decision to make. We have another game in the season, and then obviously our bowl game. We're probably gonna play a pretty decent team in the bowl game, and the game during the season, I pretty much would need to do the same thing. And we play Miami of Ohio, which I think they're pretty good this year. Yeah, I'm kind of in a debate here. I don't know what to do. Guys, Pedro is at 918 yards. We play this game, we get him 100 yards. It's over with. And also, Porter is at 892 yards. So if we play the game and we get Porter 110 yards, 108 yards at least, UMass is completed. We get to finally be a head coach somewhere. Oh man, this is going to be the biggest game of the series by far.
Glad to have you with us from Warren P. McGurk Stadium. And while today is the final home game,
all right, boys. We're here. Now let's remember, we need Porter to get at least 108 yards. And we need Pedro to get at least 100 yards. I think Pedro's got 918 yards for the season. So that's the game. I don't think he has to get it, if I'm being completely honest. I think if we could at least get close here. We do have the bowl game, and I think that will get the job done, but I don't want to risk it at all. So we're just gonna have to do it here. I'm gonna go for it on 4th and 8, and I'm gonna run the ball. That's what's gonna happen right now. Pedro don't get it. Pedro don't get it, and that's fine with me. Not really fine with me, but you know what I mean. We don't get it, obviously. Seems like their strength is stopping the run, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Let me go ahead and move Pedro in. Probably going to be, yep, he's on this side here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop that. I see him, but I just don't have time, bro. All right, so they come down and score. Let's do another inside zone, one of my favorite run plays because it's really simple. Obviously, they got 3 linebackers there. Jeez, man. Oh my goodness, Porter. I don't know how he got through there, but he did. Kind of break free, like right there. That's perfect. Pedro. Oh my goodness. Pedro. Pedro. Run. Run, Pedro. Let's go. Let's go. You have no idea how clutch that was right there. Oh my gosh. I needed that so bad. Elijah Pedro with absolute masterclass of a route. Okay. Just throw right there to Matson. He's like our star receiver. I paid pretty good money for him. Like, I think I sent him like 60 NIL. It was like a fifth of our budget, and he kind of disappointed me. I thought he was gonna low-key be the one, as Porter finds a beautiful hole. It's a good 20-yard run right there. It's exactly what I need to see. Guys, I see Pedro there. I think I'll give it to him. Just ball down, Pedro. Let's Let's go, baby. All right, boys. I'm not going to be looking at the stats too often because I don't want to psych myself out a little bit. Like I said, I think Pedro's good. We just need Porter here, who gets to about the 6. He's at 52 yards already, guys. So why do they have 3 linebackers in the middle, dude? Like, jeez. Like, see, like they just knew him. Like, I'm telling you, the AI is good this game. AI is good. A little bit worried about getting Pedro the ball because they were just locking him down. And right now the run, they're oh my Porter. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. We have officially done it. Oh my goodness. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I mean, it's a long run, but I think he still needs a little bit more. What is he at? Oh my goodness, yes, we've done it. We're leaving UMass, ladies and gentlemen. Porter, the absolute demigod of a recruit in the transfer portal, exactly what we needed as well. Came out, did his job. And then the unsung hero, the unlikely hero of all of this, Elijah Pedro, the guy I was actually supposed to cut, take away all his NIL, kind of force him to leave. And he stays, and he turns out to be our guy, the one that we needed. So couldn't be happier, couldn't be more prouder. And I'm just excited. Currently this game's tied. We win this game, it might help with getting some head coaching offers, obviously, because better record, you know, better opportunities. But yeah, boys, we did it. We actually did it. We did it. Look at this. Jared Porter, 1,071 rushing yards, and our boy Elijah Pedro with 1,018. You know what? First, let's see what we get in the bowl game, and then let's see what jobs we could look to maybe take. We'll be playing UNLV in the Armed Forces Bowl. Fellas, look at this here. View job offers. North Texas. Okay, they're in the American Conference. They're not horrible. They are a 2-star program, and they have some dynasty points to work with. Texas State as well. Texas State is in the Pac-12, though. A little bit harder. And North Texas has us at first. Guys, I think this is it. This is where we're going to go. I could sim. That's the thing. I could sim. I just, do I want to sim a week? See what I get offered there. Is North Texas the best option? They are in the American Conference. It's not a tough conference. North Texas is a good school in terms of their pipelines and whatnot. Yeah, they don't have crazy goals. It's not Photoshop. You're not imagining this. We are now the head coach for the North Texas Mean Green. That's right. I accepted the offer. I decided I wasn't going to wait anymore. It's now time for Randy Bumpus to finally take the helm of a program. Yeah, boys, this is great. We now get to set our own NIL. We get to decide on if we want to keep players. We get to decide on what we want to do with our money. This is where the grind officially begins. Hope y'all enjoyed the last couple episodes. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Remember, the download sheet for the free CFB archetype guide is down in the description. Made it myself with a lot of research, a lot of time in. So hope you guys enjoy it. It's helped me a lot in certain sims and situations. Next video, you will see us be rocking the green. You'll see Randy Bumpus as a head coach. Until then, boys, I'll catch y'all. Stay safe out there. Peace.